Right, welcome to this review video for the Desert Rocks set by Gamemat.eu. It's the pre-painted terrain that they've produced. I've laid out the desert terrain mat just here so we can put this terrain out and you get an idea of how it looks on the gaming table. But in this video I'll unbox it here, take a look at what to expect inside, and then lay it out on the board to give you a good view of this set. Right, so it comes inside the big box, nicely packaged inside this polystyrene here. This is a big set, this one. There's a lot inside here, these carved out rocks, so this should fill out a table pretty good. So we'll take a look at the first one. Looks good here, and the paint job looks like it's going to match the terrain mat pretty good. So there's the first one. This is one of the medium-sized pieces of rock. So what you can do with these is come pre-painted, so that's the standard to expect. They haven't painted this up especially for me here. This is one that has just come off the shelf, so this is the standard to expect. You see it just sits nice and flat. This is resin, it's nice and solid. They sand it down nice and flat here as well, so it sits dead flat on the table every time. It's not going to move around. And then what you can do is you can further paint this up. Doesn't need too much work to it if you really want to be fussy with it, and you can add some more rocks to it if you wish, or some static grass, lichen and so on if you really want to add in some more details. But that is that one there. It looks like you get a second one here as well, so another one of these larger pieces. So that's those two. Then this one, so it's a larger rocky outcrop. This is handy for games of 40k. You want line of sight blocking terrain, so these larger pieces are helpful for that. There's that one there. It looks like they give you a second one to match. Yep. So the packaging is good. This has travelled from Europe across to me here in the UK, and it all looks very well protected here. So there's another rocky outcrop. It's the same one, but by the time you start turning it around to position it on the board, it looks different. So that's no problem at all. So there's those two. And again, to finish this off, I would add in some sand, drop some sand around these, some scrub and terrain, some burnt out vehicles look good, and then merging that all together and you've got a nice looking table for games of 40k. Over here, another rocky outcrop, but this one is a slightly smaller one, so it's more variety. So that one just there. It looks like they're giving you a second one to match. And again, by the time you rotate it around, it will look different from the other one. So that's that one, just there. So you can see this set, there's a fair bit that's available with this set here. Next bit is a much larger piece here. Let's just remove that. Much bigger rocky outcrop, this one here. So there's that one there. There's a larger bit. Just stick over here. And then show you the biggest bit. This one's pretty heavy. It's the Grand Canyon sort of style. This one here. So desert terrain, it's going to match in with a lot of gaming systems, you know, historical, Age of Sigmar, Lord of the Rings, 40k as well, look great. Imagine the Tau fighting out across this kind of terrain. Would look very good here. So much larger outcrop. That one just there. And brilliant for line of sight blocking terrain, nice and solid. Just there. So then what's left inside the box is all of this. So these are going to be smaller rocky outcrops, like so. Nice size, so you can position these around like so, because you don't want to have just big lumps. You do want these smaller bits, and that's what they have provided here. And again, you can push some sand up against these to blend them in. So I've unpacked them here. So it's 8 rocky outcrops, like so, smaller ones, and that just fills the set out. So that's the whole set that you're getting just there. There is a lot to this one, so it'll fill out a table nicely. And then these smaller ones here, just to break the whole thing down. You sort of pile these around, like push them in like this, and really start to build the terrain up. So all different combinations you can go for with this. So that's the desert terrain set there from Gamemat.eu. Check them out. You can see this set there along with the other pre-painted terrain they have, and then along with the battle mats available from them in different sizes as well. But that's the review for this desert terrain set from Gamemat.eu. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.